Holy Spirit. Amen. What stories, huh? Especially that one from Ezekiel. I mean, it's one of the most vivid passages in the Bible. And one that has inspired paintings and movies and songs. The Valley of Dry Bones. The people of Israel are saying, our bones are dry. All hope is lost. And this is a picture of their feelings and their thoughts during the captivity in Babylon. During the captivity in Babylon. They were there for almost a generation. But they've been told to return, rebuild. Have you ever had a feeling that your life was not going anywhere? Or maybe you were depressed or in great anxiety about something? Have you ever felt as though your bones are dry? I think everybody has had that experience at one time or another. When we seem to lose hope on things. Our bones are dry. All hope is gone. But the Lord, through the power of the Holy Spirit, revives them. Now that Holy Spirit, not just in our story, but was given to you in baptism, was it not? Was. That's the sign of God living in you. God living in you and me. And that Spirit has the power. It has the power to renew, to restore, to allow you to experience resurrection and new life. Now we have the story of Lazarus. Jesus waits for 2 days. Lazarus dies, and it's been 4 days by the time Jesus gets there. By the way, the 4 days was the traditional way of saying the soul has left the body. It hangs around for 4 days after you die. But Jesus waits until the last moment, so to speak. And notice one of the passages. Jesus, deeply disturbed and moved at the weeping going on. And then it says, Jesus began to weep. Strong human emotion, isn't it? Very strong human emotion. He was one of us. Christ was one of us. Dealing with grief the way you and I would. But Jesus has something very important in following this, following the weeping. He says, roll the stone away. Remove the stone from the tomb. I want you to have a more abundant life, the Lord says. I want you to have new life. This is a precursor to resurrection and Easter. A story. Lazarus is resurrected. Jesus will be resurrected. Roll the stone away. So what are the stones in your life and in my life that prevent us from knowing and experiencing new life and resurrection? What are they? The Lord keeps saying to us, roll the stone away. Well, sometimes it takes friends and neighbors or even strangers to roll those stones away in our life so that we can come forth and experience new life. New life. Unbind him and let him go. That's you and me, not just Lazarus. The Lord wants to rid us and unbind us of whatever cares and sins and all of the rest of the things that plague us, all of the things that make us feel that we are dry bones. Unbind him and let him go. The Lord wants to unbind you and me. It's a way of saying, forgive sometimes. The other is, hey, look at my love for you. You've forgotten that my Holy Spirit is living in you, and I give you the power to change this. And sometimes others help us. Friends, family, even strangers help us to see new life, new light. So the Lord is not just speaking to Lazarus. He's speaking to all of us who go through our Good Fridays. We go through our Good Fridays, but we also know that the end of Good Friday is what? Easter. Easter. You ever feel like you're in the tomb? You know, just waiting. Saturday waiting, we call it. Just waiting for something to happen. And then someone comes along, gives us new hope. Maybe a dream even we have tells us, hey, wake up. The Lord wants to give you and me new life. And it is the pattern that was given to us in baptism. I say this over and over and over. It's a lifestyle. Death, burial, and resurrection. You don't have to wait till you die physically to experience those things. You experience them many times. Many times. Big times in your life and even small. And if you look closely, it's almost a daily thing. What do we die to in order that we may have new life? We may have new life. I often forget that God's Spirit in me is simply waiting for me to ask so that I can receive what God wants to give me, which is more abundant living. God wants to give us love and grace in abundance. In abundance. But he also tells us to knock, and it shall be opened. Seek, and you shall find. Ask, and it will be given to you. All of these things require us to do the acting and the participating. God waits patiently for you and me to come around to seeing and knowing his way of loving. Amen.